तोड़ दो मेरी जंजीरें, अभी उड़ान बाकी है। गौर फरमाइए। तोड़ दो मेरी जंजीरें, उड़ान अभी बाकी है। ये धरती नहीं मेरी मंजिल, अब तो सारा आसमां बाकी है।
There is nothing unattainable to the one who has courage and who works hard for it. So, just take a leap of faith. Spread your wings and soar into the limitless sky. Keeping this positive notion in mind and resting assured that all of us benefit multifold, I, Nidhi Katti,
And I, Ruchi Bansal,
welcome all the dignitaries and students to the mega conference organized by Student Skill Enrichment Board, Board of Studies, Operations ICAI.
hosted by Pimpri Chinchwad branch of WIRC of ICAI and Vikasa of Pimpri Chinchwad branch of WIRC of ICAI. It's been a week that we celebrated CA Day, and someone asked me, why you feel so proud of being a CA? I smiled and told that a lawyer's income increases with increase in crime and litigation. A doctor's income increases with increase in disease, but a CA's income increases with increase in prosperity of people and nation. Such a proud moment.
Chief being this was the 75th year of honoring hard work and effort expended by millions of students, just like you and me, who leave no stone unturned to add this respectable prefix to their names. Can we just take a moment and have a huge round of applause to appreciate the 75 years of trust and glory? Here, I'd like to quote Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. If four things are followed, that is, having great aim, acquiring knowledge, hard work, and perseverance, then anything can be achieved.
This very well aligns with our theme for the mega conference, that is Gyan Samvid. The Gyan Samvid mega conference for CA students aims to provide a platform for aspiring chartered accountants to gain valuable insights, expand their knowledge, and network with esteemed professionals and fellow CA students. This conference promises to be an enriching experience, offering a diverse range of sessions on relevant and contemporary topics. Now I request CA Sachin Bansal, branch chairman, to escort our esteemed guest, Shri Manoj Sethia, joint city engineer.
I request CA Vaibhav Modi, Vikasa Chairman, to escort Central Council members CA Mangesh Kindre, Board of Studies SSCB Operations ICAI, and CA Piyush Chajed, Conference Director.
I request CA Pankaj Patni, branch vice chairman, to escort regional council member CA Pinky Kedia, chairman of Vikasa WIRC, and past regional council member CA Dr. Ashok Kumar Pagaria to please come on the dais.
With this, let us begin our event by taking blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. Namaste Sharade Devi Veena Pustakadharini Vidyarambham Karishyami Prasanna Bhava Sarvada. Meaning, I offer my reverence towards Goddess Saraswati, who is carrying the Veena instrument and books. O Goddess, please shower your blessings while I study. I request the dignitaries on the dais to come forward for Deep Prajwalan.
Thank you. Now I would request everyone to please raise for the motto song.
य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति कामं 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 कामपुरुषो पुरुषो निर्विमाणः निर्विमाणः तदेव शुक्रं तद्ब्रह्मा तद्ब्रह्मा तदेवामृतमुच्यते तस्मिन् लोकः शितः सर्वे तदूनात्यपि कश्चन एतद्वैता 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 एतद्वैता.
Thank you. May I request CA Sachin Bansal, branch chairman, to offer warm greetings by presenting a memento and a bouquet to our esteemed guest, Manoj Sethia, Joint Commissioner, Joint City Engineer. Now I would request CA Vaibhav Modi, Vikasa chairman, to offer warm greetings by presenting a memento and a bouquet to Central Council members, CA Mangesh Kinre, Board of Studies, SSCB Operations, ICAI. And CA Piyush Chajed, Conference Director. I request Vaibhav Modi sir, again.
I request CA Pankaj Patni, branch vice chairman, to offer warm greetings by presenting a memento and bouquet to regional council member CA Pinky Kedia, chairman of Vikasa WIRC. And past regional council member CA Dr. Ashok Kumar Pagaria. Thank you so much. I request CA Sachin Bansal, branch chairman, to give a welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this Gyan Samvid Knowledge Conference organized by the SSEB of BOS ICI and hosted by Pimpri Chinchwad branch of WIRC of ICI and Vikasa of WIRC of ICI. Respected Shri Mangesh Kindre ji, Central Council member and chairman of SSAB, Board of Studies Operations, ICI, CA Chajet ji, Piyush Chajet ji, who is the conference director and also the vice chairman of DTC, CA Prinky Kedia madam, who is the WIRC chairman of Vikasa and also our branch nominee of Pimpri Chinchwad branch, and CA Manoj ji, Manoj Sethia ji, who is the joint city engineer of Pimpri Chinchwad Municipal Corporation. I welcome you all dignitaries on the dais, and with my management committee members Vaibhav Modi and Pankaj Patni, I wish you all a warm welcome on this mega conference of CA students, Gyan Samvid. At the outset, it fills my heart to see so many CA students today at this conference. You are all the brilliant minds which will in the near future make ICI proud and take the mantle forward. Just as members, you are also the eye in the ICI. Your hard work and dedication will decide the course of our institute's future. Our dreams are one. Our problems are one. Our conditions are one. I was once going in a train. I saw that one person was carrying his luggage on his head. I asked him what he was doing. He said, "The luggage is mine. If I do not care for it, who will?" आप लोगों ने सुना? Did you hear? The train is running. That person is also going in that train. Other passengers are also going in the train. But that person has taken his luggage in his head and says that if he does not seize it, who will take care of it? We also are just like them. We are all like this person. Our life's train is running. We are in the same compartment. But we are carrying our own burden on our head. So I feel, and I just want to say, that we leave our burden of selfishness from our head and see that the train of life in which we are traveling is on the right track. Because if we not do that and not see that the train is on the right track, neither you nor I will reach our destination. And if the track is right, then we shall all reach our destination together. Our happiness and sorrow are one. Our destiny is one. And when we shall unite, then no one in this world can underestimate us, no one can press us, and no one can break us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request CA Vaibhav Modi to give a welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. Dear students, distinguished guests, and its esteemed participants, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to this monumental gathering, the Mega Conference for Chartered Accountancy Students, organized by SSEB Board of Study Operations of ICA, hosted by Pimpri Chinchwad branch and Pimpri Chinchwad branch of Vikasa of ICA, WIRC of ICA. Today, we embark on a journey of learning, growth, and excellence, bringing together the brightest minds in the field of accounting and finance. This conference is testament to our collective commitment to the pursuit of knowledge and professional development. As chartered accountancy students, you are at the forefront of shaping the future of the financial world. Your dedication, perseverance, and insatiable trust for learning brought you here today. Over the course of next 2 days, we have meticulously curated an array of captivating sessions and engaging discussion to broaden your horizon, challenge your intellects, and equip you with the tools necessary to thrive in these dynamic industries. Moreover, this conference serves as an exceptional platform for networking, forging meaningful connections. The diverse backgrounds and experience gathered here will foster collaboration, ignite innovation, and facilitate the exchange of ideas that have the potential to transform the accounting profession. Remember, you are the torchbearers of integrity, trust, and ethical practices. The world is increasingly relying on professionals like you to navigate the complex financial landscape, uphold transparency, and maintain the highest standards of the professional conduct. Embrace this opportunity to expand your knowledge, ignite your passion, and push the boundaries of the capabilities. Engage with the experts, ask challenging questions, and absorb the wisdom they impart. Your active participation and enthusiasm will enhance the richness of this conference and maximize its impact. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizing committee, the distinguished speakers, and our generous sponsors who have made this event possible. Their unwavering support and dedications are the testament to their belief in the power of education and the future of the accounting profession. So let us embark on this remarkable journey together. Let us seize the opportunity, break barriers, and shape a future where accountancy become a beacon of trust, innovation, and social responsibility. May this mega conference for chartered accountancy students be the transformative experience for all of us. Thank you. Let us embrace the existing day ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we would be playing a special message sent by the respected President and Vice President of ICAI for our conference.
Across sectors like infrastructure, real estate, information technology, telecom, healthcare, and SME, a vibrant India continues to surge ahead, emerging as a market with enormous untapped potential and a destination for global investments. As an integral part of this growth story, the role of chartered accountants has expanded to a wider canvas, a role that is cross-functional, multi-dimensional, and multifaceted. The cornerstone of this profession was laid in 1949 by an Act of Parliament with the establishment of a statutory body called the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, or the ICAI.
Set up under the Chartered Accountants Act 1949 and working under the jurisdiction of Ministry of Corporate Affairs, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, a statutory body, upholds the highest standards of accountability, integrity, and transparency for robust and transparent development of the nation's economy. Serving the nation for 75 years, ICAI looks forward for new landmarks and achievements. The brand CA, that is Alphabets of Trust, is getting stronger and stands for excellence and integrity. The journey of 75 years is the journey of trust, selfless service to the nation, and excellence. With new centers of excellence, world-class infrastructure, evolving teaching methodology, and comprehensive testing, ICI is ready to the needs of the national economy, which is dynamically connected with the global economy.
ICAI is guided by a vision to be the world's leading accounting body, a regulator and developer of trusted and independent professionals with world-class competencies in accounting, assurance, taxation, finance, and business advisory services.
The Institute has always been a staunch believer of the fact that excellence, independence, and integrity are the best accompanied with consistency and persistence eyes on the goal. The profession of chartered accountancy is the hallmark of effective financial governance globally. Chartered accountants symbolize physical prudence and discipline with their multi-dimensional capabilities. They can act as catalysts for economic development. Chartered accountants symbolize physical prudence and discipline with their multi-dimensional capabilities. They can act as catalysts for economic development. In order to achieve sustainable growth, we must reorient business, policymakers, regulators, and stakeholders while taking into consideration the best global practices.
The ICAI plays a pivotal role as partner in nation building by assisting and strengthening the financial system in different tiers of government, suggesting measures for boosting economic growth, tackling challenges being faced by key sectors of the economy, leveraging financial services sector, providing training to the officials at center and state levels in professional areas, educating investors on the nuances of the capital market, and much more.
With the Amrit Kal bestowing our nation, every day is bringing new prosperity to all our citizens. In this line, ICI remains fully committed in building quality standards, matching with global best practices, and providing qualified and qualitative accountancy professionals to the great nation India, which have been tested on the best parameters.
The ICAI curriculum is aptly designed by combining education, training system value-added soft skills, and personality development to produce globally competitive accounting professionals.
I truly believe that with quality education, a nation can achieve the greatest of its achievements. We at ICI ensure that the best of minds are groomed to face toughest situations of business and in the economy. It makes me very happy when I see a resilient economy flourish with tireless contributions made by my fellow chartered accountants.
Our real treasure is our students, whose talent and capabilities are the indicators of the educational impetus provided by its alma mater. The Institute aims to align Indian accountancy education with both present needs and best practices from around the world, so that the next generation would be equipped with the diverse skill needed to address the challenges of the future.
Expanding knowledge resources, creating talent pools, nurturing young professionals. Over the years, the ICAI has played a pivotal role in formulating and implementing a host of academic initiatives aimed at keeping chartered accountants on the leading edge of business and industry.
The updated syllabus, teaching methodology, and practical training of CA students have made our qualified professionals the first choice of numerous multinationals and corporate houses.
Thank you so much. Can we have a round of applause, please? Thank you. To continue further, I would like to invite CA Mangesh Kinre to share his valuable experience.
Good morning, everyone. Dignitaries on the dais, my colleague in the Central Council and the Program Director, CA Piyush Chajed, who is also Vice Chairman of Direct Tax Committee of ICAI, and for you, very important, member of Examination Committee of ICAI. Other dignitaries on the dais, Chairman of Pimpri-Chinchwad Branch, Chairman Vikasa, Pimpri-Chinchwad, Pinky Kedia, Chairman of Vikasa, WIRC, City Chief Engineer, respected City Chief Engineer Ji, past Treasurer of WIRC, Ashok Ji, and my dear students. Actually, I'm going to be there in the session of interaction after this inauguration. So I'll not take much of the time in this inaugural session. We'll be having a proper interactive session of Board of Studies, both Student Skill Enrichment Board and Board of Studies Academics. And I expect a lot of interaction with the CA students in Pimpri-Chinchwad. A lot of doubts may be there in the mind of students. As you have seen in the corporate film at the end, there is always some intention behind the activities taken by the institute. And there is certainly a lot of purpose and intention behind any initiative taken for the benefit of students. The new curriculum or the new initiatives which have been taken by Student Skill Enrichment Board and Board of Studies Academics are in this line only. The new curriculum has been implemented from 1st July 2023. A lot of doubts may be in the mind of students. A lot of issues might come in the mind of the student regarding the institute activities, referring to certain comments passed by some people, either in social media or WhatsApp groups, wherever it may be. My appeal from this inaugural session to all the students that we are part of the institute. Hum institute ka ek part hai na? When we say that this is the largest accounting body in the world, when we say, why we say like this? It is because the membership is around 3,80,000 and the student strength is more than 8 lakhs. So in totality, our strength is 12 lakhs or more. So the student strength also we calculate when we calculate the strength of the institute. Now when we do that, definitely students are the integral part, needless to say, of this esteemed institution. And when you are an integral part of this esteemed institution, you have full right and full authority to talk and to suggest regarding the any issues in the mind or affairs of the institute. But yes, when you have a right, you have a responsibility also. And that responsibility is to talk with responsible manner so that the reputation of the institute is not harmed in any manner when we are talking about the institute. होता क्या है कि सोशल मीडिया में बहुत कैजुअल कमेंट्स पास किए जाते हैं, नई स्कीम के बारे में होता है या एग्जामिनेशन रिजल्ट्स के बारे में होता है. नाउ दीज कैजुअल कमेंट्स जब ये पब्लिक डोमेन में आते हैं और वो भी सीए स्टूडेंट से और चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट से आते हैं, it is actually becoming detrimental to the reputation of the institute. इतना दिमाग में ज़रूर रखिए, जब हम इंस्टीट्यूट के ऊपर क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे हैं या हल्के कमेंट पास कर रहे हैं, आप किसके ऊपर कमेंट पास कर रहे हैं? You are ultimately passing the comments on you all, or we all for that matter. So my appeal in this inaugural session is, we should be always, of course, critical about whatever, because you are part of the institute. But कोई सजेशन करने के लिए, कोई क्रिटिसिज्म करने के, कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्रिटिसिज्म करने के लिए पब्लिक डोमेन में जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. हमारे पास हमारे सारे ऑफिशियल्स है, हमारे सारे काउंसिल मेंबर्स है, रीजनल काउंसिल मेंबर्स है, ब्रांच मेंबर्स है. You can always approach to them, you can always suggest them whatever suggestions are there in the mind. Whatever activities are undertaken for the students are with respect to certain proper intentions. उसको आप अगर गलत तरीके से लोगे, then it will not help you. I'll of course deal in the interactive session in detail. But the point which I want to tell you is, you are part of the institute, and let's be collectively try to take this institute to a newer height. Rather than simply criticizing it, let us be a part of the system. Chartered accountancy course is reputed in the world, not only because of its so-called tough examination. Examination to tough hai hi. I mean, Piyush ji also will throw light on that. But examination tough कब होती है जब हम और ज़्यादा tough करते हैं उसको. There are always methods of making tough things in a simple, handling tough things in a simple manner and making it a little bit more simple. But हम tough करते हैं because हम ज़्यादा tension लेके ज़्यादा उसमें, I mean, we don't approach it in a way it should be approached in any professional exam for that matter. But yes, what I want to tell you is the prestige which we have is not only because of the toughness of the examination. The prestige we have because of our nature of our course, the structure of our course, the kind of a facilities provided by the institute to the students, and the future prospects which this course provides for you. And therefore, when you are in student's life, you have to be dedicated not only to the academics, not only for the examination, but also certain other activities and develop yourself in a versatile manner. This course teaches you to be a versatile in finance field. And we should make full use of this opportunity which is given to you. So, my best wishes to you. As I said, I'll be in the interactive session with you once again after this inaugural session. The only appeal once again to you is be part of this institute and take this institute collectively, let us take it to the newer height so that it will be beneficial to all of us, not only me or the people sitting on the dais. So with this, my best wishes to you, all the best, and see you in the next session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request CA Piyush Chajed to address the audience.
Good morning. The Chairman SSCB, Shri Mangesh Ji Kinare. Thank you very much for being here and giving the Pimpri branch this opportunity to address this, to organize this conference. And I've been also a conference director of this. Ideally, I should have spoken after Mangesh Bhai, obviously. But obviously, I believe that students were really waiting to hear you. And I'm sure in the interactive session, there would be a lot of questions on the new CRED course. Chairman Sachin Bansal, Vikasa, Chairman of Pimpri, Vaibhav Modi, Engineer Ji, Joint Engineer from the Pimpri Chinchwad branch, Manoj Ji, WIRC Regional Council Member, Pinky Kedia, past Regional Council Member, Ashok Ji Pagaria, Vice Chairperson of Pimpri branch, Pankaj Patni, the fellow Chartered Accountant members, esteemed members of the Pimpri branch, esteemed students of the Pimpri branch. It is my pleasure to be amongst you. Believe me, the objective of the students' conference is to get engaged students with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Many of the students would have written papers, who would be presenting papers over here. There would be many students who would have actually written the papers there, but their papers would have not been selected. My request all of you to have a loud shout for all those who would be presenting the papers over here with a loud shout. And whose papers have not been selected, but who has made this effort, because you may understand for making a presentation on paper, a lot of efforts has to be done. A lot of study has to be done. And you require a lot of stage fear which has to come out. And it's a great opportunity, believe me. The objective of such conferences is that you network with your peers, you come forward, engage with the institute, present papers, and when you are presenting the papers on a particular topic, believe me, that is also helping you in examinations. As a part of the examination committee of ICAI, I know that the results are out 2-3 days before. I am sure a lot of people's results would have come. Some would have done well, some would have also done well, but would have not cleared and would have to reappear again. But believe me, for the institute, for the examination, or the BOS or SSCB, the students have been always the important criteria. The importance of the student has always remained. Even in the central council, whenever there is an agenda of the students, all the council members will always speak in the favor of the students. For the institute, students are the biggest brand ambassador. Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is the single largest accountancy body in the world because of its student strengths. It is because of you all. Total 8 lakh students. No institute all over the global are there. That numbers are not there anywhere in the globe. And that's why ICAI is one of the biggest. When I talk about, obviously I will be also be part of the technical session, the first technical session after Mangesh Bhai addresses your queries. And I will also like to comment upon the examination process also. But very shortly in this inaugural, very two important things which I thought I should bring in this inaugural session itself is when you are appearing for examination, I have seen that my experience has been that a lot of people are not able to complete the examination paper completely. Is it true? So please, my only request to you is please do complete your exam paper. Even if you do not know, if you are not able to answer that particular question, you may not know all these steps. But if you know one step, you know 2 steps, please do write. And then actually move forward to that question papers. Examination committee do considers each and every step which has been written. You get marks for each and every step. If there is a problem with the questions, if the question is out of the particular syllabus, examination committee does considers that and also gives a benefit of those particular questions to you. And therefore, it is very important. For any preparation of the examination, it is also important that you do not purely rely upon what you have been taught in the classes. I'm not against the classes, but it is important that you concentrate on the self-study. I don't know how many of you are doing self-study. करते हैं कि classes के बाद खाली 2 months exam के पहले पढ़ते हैं, 3 months. It's very important that a regular study has to be done. You have to study your modules also. The students who have appeared in the inter or who would be again appearing for inter, believe me, the examination papers are generally set from the modules itself. It is never out of the syllabus. So I think so, whatever notion you have that sometimes the papers are very difficult, it is not like that. I always feel that the examination process of the institute, though it may be difficult, but if it is properly planned, if you do a regular study, if you do a self-study, then it is very easy. You can definitely clear it. There would be no hurdles in that. That's what so thank you very much once again. I congratulate the branch committee members for organizing this wonderful conference, and I hope you have a great learning in these 2 days to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm sure you guys might have got many tips for your forthcoming examinations, right? Okay, I now request CA Pinky Kedia, Chairman of Vikasa WIRC, to please address the audience.
Hello. Yeah, it's okay. Dignitary on the dais, CA Mangesh Kinnare sir, SSCB Chairman, CA Piyush Chhajar sir, Conference Director, and Managing Committee Member of Pimpri Chinchwad, Vikasa Chairperson, Vaibhav Modi ji, and our esteemed guest, Mr. Manoj ji. Welcome here. I want to welcome them because it's my home branch, you can say. As this year I am the branch nominee of Pimpri Chinchwad and also the Vikasa chairperson. So I take the privilege to welcome them all on this mega conference. At the outset, I want to congratulate Pimpri Chinchwad Vikasa team under the guidance of CA Vaibhav sir to organize this wonderful mega conference. And I want to say 2 or 3 things to you students. One, as Chairman Sir, SSCB Chairman Sir, CA Mangesh Kinnare told you that in CA course you are learning versatile subject, different subject. So I want to say in simple language, आप लोगों ने सबने महाराजा थाली खाई है ना? किसने किसने महाराजा थाली खाई है? खाई है ना बहुत लोगों ने। महाराजा थाली का मीनिंग क्या, उसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती है, नमकीन, मीठा, चटपटा, बहुत चीज़ें होती है। सब चीज़ हम नहीं खा पाते, पूरी नहीं खा पाते। तो जो चीज़ हमको, हम थोड़ा थोड़ा सब चीज़ टेस्ट करते हैं, फिर जो चीज़ हमें ज़्यादा अच्छी लगती है वो चीज़ हम पूरी खाते हैं। तो सेम थिंग हम सीए के कोर्स में हमने वर्साटाइल इसीलिए बनाया, हर सब्जेक्ट की हम उसमें इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं। और नए कोर्स में तो हमने स्पेशलाइजेशन भी लेके आए हैं, जो आप लोगों को यदि आगे उस फील्ड में स्पेशलाइजेशन करना है तो यू कैन डू स्पेशलाइजेशन इन दैट सब्जेक्ट। देयर इज सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स ऑफ दैट सब्जेक्ट ऑल्सो। तो इट्स लाइक अ महाराजा थाली। तो आप ये मत समझो कि ये सब्जेक्ट हमें क्यों बेकार में पढ़ा रहे हैं, हमको तो ये आगे काम नहीं आने वाला। ये जब तक आप पढ़ोगे नहीं, आप एमबीबीएस में भी देखो, आईटी में भी देखो, सारे सब फर्स्ट ईयर, सेकेंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर में सब फील्ड की उनको ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है। बाद में बच्चे को पता चलता है कि उसको किस फील्ड में इंटरेस्ट है, उसमें वो पीजी करता है, उसमें वो आगे स्पेशलाइजेशन करता है। सेम सीए में भी हम इंटरनेशनल फॉर्मेट से आ रहे हैं कि जो फील्ड में आपको फिर इंटरेस्ट लगेगा, जो सब्जेक्ट में आपको इंटरेस्ट लगेगा, यू कैन डू स्पेशलाइजेशन इन दैट। ओके, एंड रिगार्डिंग जैसे मंगेश सर ने अपील करी आप लोगों से कि सोशल मीडिया का के लिए, तो सर एट बीइंग अ विकासा चेयरमैन ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ स्टूडेंट, आई एश्योर यू कि हम लोग कुछ भी सोशल मीडिया पे नेगेटिव हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए नहीं डालेंगे, और कोई भी नेगेटिव डालेगा तो हम उसको वो प्रमोट नहीं करेंगे, उसको सपोर्ट नहीं करेंगे। आर यू एग्री विथ मी? जोर से आवाज़, मंगेश सर को बताना है कि वी आर एग्री विथ दैट। थैंक यू, थैंक यू। फॉर दैट आई वॉन्ट टू से यू वन सिंपल एग्जाम्पल। आपको यदि फैमिली में कभी आपको यदि कपड़े आयरन किए हुए नहीं मिलते, या खाने में नमक या मिर्च कुछ तेज़ हो गया होता है, आप सोशल मीडिया पे डालते हो क्या कि आज हमारे खाने में नमक तेज़ था, या आज हमको आयरन किए हुए कपड़े नहीं मिले? कौन कौन डालता है सोशल मीडिया पे? ये नहीं डालते ना। तो आवर इंस्टीट्यूट इज लाइक अ वन फैमिली, वन इंस्टीट्यूट, ओके, एंड वी आर पार्ट ऑफ दैट फैमिली। तो जब हम अपने घर की बातें सोशल मीडिया पे नहीं डालते, तो ये घर में तो हम लोग 4-5 जन मुश्किल से, हार्डली, अब तो जॉइंट फैमिली नहीं होती तो हार्डली 10 जन भी होते होंगे, उसमें यदि कभी कभी मिसमैनेज हो जाता है तो ये इंस्टीट्यूट में तो कितने लाख स्टूडेंट है अभी WIRC में, आपको पता है? एनी आइडिया, एनी गेस? WIRC में कितने स्टूडेंट होंगे? कुछ भी गैस नहीं कर पा रहे आप लोग? 8 लाख तो पूरे ऑल ओवर इंस्टीट्यूट के हैं, तो वो भी चलेगा। तो इतने स्टूडेंट्स को यदि हैंडल कर रहा है इंस्टीट्यूट, तो कहीं कुछ थोड़ी बहुत इधर उधर हो सकती है। हम लोग नहीं चाहते कि हो, बट टेक्निकली डिफॉल्ट कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है। तो कभी भी कुछ भी ऐसी आप लोगों को लगे प्रॉब्लम है, तो आपके कमेटी मेंबर पिंपरी चिंचवड़ के हैं, वे लोग बहुत सपोर्टिव है, तुरंत वो हमें कांटेक्ट करते हैं या सेंट्रल काउंसिल में कांटेक्ट करते हैं कि ये प्रॉब्लम है। एंड हम लोगों के सेंट्रल काउंसिल मेंबर इतने एक्टिव हैं, वो तुरंत विदिन 5 मिनट्स वी आर गेटिंग द आंसर फ्रॉम देम। सो बिग क्लैप फॉर देम, ऑल द सेंट्रल काउंसिल मेंबर, वो इतने एक्टिव हैं। मैंने कल भी इनको 1-2 रिजल्ट भेजे थे, रिजल्ट की कॉपी भेज दी थी कि ये ऐसी ऐसी प्रॉब्लम है, विदिन 5 मिनट उन्होंने आंसर दे दिया कि उसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है। तो दे आर वर्किंग 24/7 फॉर अस ओनली। तो हमारा भी फर्ज बनता है कि हम उसको नेगेटिव में ना ले, इसको एक्सेप्ट करें कि हाँ थोड़ी बहुत ग्लिचेज कहीं भी हो सकती है। एंड एज यू विल बिकम अ CA, तो वी शुड नॉट डिफेम आवर इंस्टीट्यूट। आई अपील यू ऑल फॉर दैट। एंड CA का रिजल्ट जो निकला, बहुत लोग पास हुए रहेंगे और बहुत लोगों का लक फेवर नहीं किया होगा, या कुछ ना कुछ कहीं स्टडी में या कहीं कुछ प्रॉब्लम कमी रह गई होगी। तो जो पास हो गए वो तो आज उनका तो दिमाग में चल रहा होगा कि आज मैं ऊपर आसमां नीचे, है ना। और जो नहीं पास हुए उनके लिए मैं यही बोलूँगी कि आप कहीं भी डिमोरलाइज मत हो। अभी देखो अपने किस वजह से आप लोग नहीं क्लियर कर पाए, कहाँ आपकी कमी रह गई है, उस कमी को निकालिए, उसके ऊपर वर्क करिए, लिखने की प्रैक्टिस डालिए। और सबसे वही बोलूँगी जो सक्सेसफुल नहीं हो पाए अभी इस एग्ज़ाम में, आप लोग सब साथ में गाएंगे, वो गाएंगे एक लाइन खाली, रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बाहर के। ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट एंड फॉर द फ्यूचर एनीवेयर।
Thank you so much, ma'am, for motivating all of us in such simple words. Now I would request past Regional Council member CA Dr. Ashok Kumar Pagaria to share a few words of wisdom.
Good morning. The chief guest of the National Students Conference, Central Council member CA Mangesh Kinare, CA Piyush Chhajed, guest of honor, Joint City Engineer of PCMC, Manoj Setia, Chairman of the branch, Sachin Bansal, Vice Chairman, Pankaj Patni, Vikasa Chairman, Vaibhav Modi, dignitaries on the dais, of the dais. Friends, at the very outset, as a founder member of this branch, as a first branch nominee of this branch, I welcome all the dignitaries on the dais. खुशियों की बहार छाई है पीसीएमसी विकासा के आंगन में, पीसीएमसी विकासा के आंगन में आप सभी का स्वागत है माडगुलकर हॉल के इस प्रांगण में, माडगुलकर हॉल के। Friends, you should be proud that you are part and parcel of the largest accounting body in the world. You are lucky that you have taken this decision to be a chartered accountant, because you are going to be a member of the institute which is said to be partner in nation building. You are going to be part and parcel of the member of the institute which is partner in nation building. So at the very outset, I wish you all a very great success in the examination. And as you know, that a very tough course. For all the other professional courses like doctor, like engineering, entry is difficult, exit is little bit simple, easier. But this is the only course where entry is easy, but exit is very difficult. And you don't have to get disappointed. You have to work hard, because it is said there is no alternative for hard work. But still, you have to be positive. As Madam rightly said, you have to be positive, you have to continue working hard. Somebody has rightly said that मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है, उड़ान केवल पंखों से नहीं हौसलों से होती है, उड़ान केवल पंखों से नहीं हौसलों से होती है. And that is why you have to be positive, because you know that after every November there is May, and after every May there is November. But you have to decide that I will be a chartered accountant. Definitely, you don't have to leave this course in between. You don't have to leave this course in between, because this is the course which is respected all over that. We respect our profession and we salute our institute. We respect our profession and we salute our institute, and that is why this is my request to all the students that don't get nervous, don't get disappointed, continue hard working, because our day will come that you will definitely a chartered accountant. If this is the case, definitely I am sure that all of you will be chartered accountants in the near future. Friends, CA. If you are doing CA in your society, in your relatives, people just, if you are continuing the exams and maybe by your bad luck, if you fail, your relatives also say, your brother will also say that he is my relative. And once you become CA, they will say, yes, he is my brother. Till you become CA, you are nowhere. And once you become CA, you are everywhere. You are everywhere. You are everywhere. So friends, I wish you all a great success. And I am thankful to Chairman of the branch, Sachin Bansal, and Chairman Vikasa, Vaibhav Modi, for organizing this mega conference in this mega hall, in this mega auditorium. Because I remembered, when I was Chairman Vikasa, Madam is there this time, Vikasa Chairman. When I was Chairman Vikasa,
That time we organized, Mangesh Kinare was there, was also with me. We organized mega national student conference in Ahmedabad, and that time 950 students were there for that mega conference. And that conference brought us the award of Best Students Association at central level. So friends, in our branch, it is said to be now a big branch. Initially it was very small branch, having only 250 students. Now there are how many students? 5,000 students. From 250 students, this branch has come up to 5,000 students. That time 100 members were there, now there are 1,700 members. So this is that how students go for this, they make choice of this course. Once again, I welcome all the dignitaries on the dais. I welcome police officers also, and I welcome you all for this mega conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing such a positive outlook. I assure you today that we will never shy from hard work and will definitely become CA one day, all of us. Now, I'd request our esteemed guest, Shri Manoj Sethia, Joint City Engineer, to address the audience.
नमस्कार, आदरणीय व्यासपीठ और आप सभी विद्यार्थी मित्रों, सबसे पहले तो मैं ये बात शेयर करना चाहूँगा कि आई माई सेल्फ फीलिंग सो प्राउड टुडे दैट आई एम सिटिंग इन बिटवीन all chartered accountants and future chartered accountants, all of you. So really it's a great pleasure for me, and I am specially thankful to Vaibhav कि जिसने मुझे यहाँ पे कल ऑफिस में आया था वो कि सर आप इस प्रोग्राम में आइए, बच्चे लोग इसको ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं. सो इमीडिएटली आई टोल्ड हिम यस आई विल डेफिनेटली कम, एंड आई रियली वंस अगेन वांट टू शेयर दैट आई एम फीलिंग वेरी प्राउड. नाउ अभी जब मैंने पंकज जी से बात कर रहा था मैं, तब उनको वही पूछा मैंने कि जब मैं स्टूडेंट था, हॉस्टल में रहता था मैं, आई वॉज लिविंग इन हॉस्टल, ये 84-90 की बात है. सो उस हॉस्टल में सभी इंजीनियर्स भी थे, डॉक्टर्स भी थे, कोई एडवोकेट होना चाहते थे. चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट होने के लिए बहुत कम विद्यार्थी थे उस टाइम पे. सो आई आस्क्ड हिम कि व्हाई दिस हैज हैपेंड, व्हाई दिस चेंज इज देयर. So he told me that previously it was the fact when student gets more marks, if he scored more marks, naturally he wanted to go for engineering and advocate and doctor line. तो CA के लिए बहुत कम लोग जाते थे उस टाइम पे. और इसमें ये भी बात है कि जिस हिसाब से लास्ट 20-25 ईयर्स में भारत देश ने जो प्रगति की है, जो तरक्की की है, ऑफ कोर्स हम इंजीनियर लोगों का बहुत हाथ है उसमें. जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चरल डेवलपमेंट हुआ है और उस इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चरल डेवलपमेंट के हिसाब से लोगों को अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ मिली है, बिजनेसेस खुले हैं, और उस बिजनेसेस खुलने की वजह से आज चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट को ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ प्राप्त हुई है. तो मैं वही उनको पूछा कि जो विद्यार्थी बढ़ रहे हैं, तो अभी होशियार विद्यार्थी जो स्कोर अच्छा कर रहे हैं वो भी चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट की साइड चूज कर रहे हैं, तो ये बहुत खुशी की बात है. और रिजल्ट्स में भी काफ़ी तरक्की हुई है. जो पहले 2% 3% रिजल्ट्स लगते थे, तो आज वो रिजल्ट्स में अभी कल ही रिजल्ट आया है, तो उन्होंने शेयर की 8 से 10% तक उसमें तरक्की हुई है. सो ये सब जो है वो जो विज्ञान की तरक्की है, या जो कुछ क्लासेस मिल रहे हैं आपको, जो एजुकेशन मिल रहा है आपको, जो ट्रेनिंग मिल रही है, उसके वजह से जो क्वालिटी ऑफ एजुकेशन बढ़ गया है, इसलिए चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट में भी जो है वो परसेंटेज में वृद्धि आ गई है. अभी रही पिंपरी चिंचवड़ कॉर्पोरेशन की बात, सो यू माइट हैव सीन इफ यू कंपेयर विद पुणे आल्सो, इवन पुणे पीपल आल्सो टेल मी दैट द रोड विड्थ, द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चरल डेवलपमेंट एंड ट्रैफिक मैनेजमेंट, एवरीथिंग इज सो नाइस इन पिंपरी चिंचवड़ म्यूनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन. एंड इसमें ग्रेट हाथ जो है वो पिंपरी चिंचवड़ जो स्मार्ट सिटी लिमिटेड, जिसने आज इतनी तरक्की की है अपने पिंपरी चिंचवड़ कॉर्पोरेशन में. हालांकि स्मार्ट सिटी सिर्फ रोड चौड़े होने से या कंक्रीट के होने से नहीं होता है. आप जैसे लोग जब यहाँ पे काम करेंगे और जब स्मार्ट सिटी रियली स्मार्ट एलिमेंट्स के हिसाब से आपको पूरी टेक्नोलॉजी प्रोवाइड करेंगी, तभी तरक्की होंगी। तो आज मैं विशेष करके आप सभी विद्यार्थियों को और वैभव जी को बताऊंगा कि जो ये ज्ञान संवाद का जो 2 दिन का यहाँ पे वर्कशॉप, 2 दिन का जो कॉन्फ्रेंस रखा है, मैंने प्रोग्राम भी देखा आपका कि जिसमें काफ़ी एक्सपर्ट्स आने वाले हैं जो आपको गाइड करेंगे आपके फ्यूचर के एजुकेशन के लिए। तो आज जो मैं आपके सामने यहाँ पे हूँ और जो तरक्की हो रही है देश की, मैं ज़्यादा नहीं समय लूँगा। पिंकी जी से इंस्पायर होके मैं भी एक चंद पुरानी लाइनें मुझे याद आ रही है, वो आपके सामने पेश करूँगा और विराम लूँगा। उसके पहले आप सभी को मैं शुभेच्छाएं देता हूँ और ख़ास करके वैभव जी को थैंक्स देता हूँ कि यहाँ पे मुझे बुलाया है और आपको ये संबोधित करने का जो मौका दिया है। आज पुरानी जंजीरों को तोड़ चुके हैं, क्या देखे उस मंजिल को जो छोड़ चुके हैं। चांद की दर पे जा पहुंचा है आज जमाना, क्या देखे उस मंजिल को हम छोड़ चुके हैं। नया खून है, नई उमंगे, अब है नई जवानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you so much, sir, and all the dignitaries for sharing such motivational words. I'm sure that my fellow CA students would be inspired by such inspiring words, isn't it? ये देख के मुझे एक बात याद आ गई, बाबा रणछोड़ दास की सिखाई हुई। क्या आपको याद है? चारों ओर ज्ञान बट रहा है, जहां से मिले लपेट लो।
Now I would like to invite Vikasa Vice Chairman Siddharth Khandelwal to propose a vote of thanks for the inaugural session.
Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. It is my privilege and honor to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to all of you who have graced us with your presence at this inaugural session. Today marks the beginning of an exciting journey, and your participation has made it all the more remarkable. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to our esteemed dignitaries, Shri Manoj Setia Sir, Joint City Engineer, PCMC, CA Mangesh Kinre Sir, Chairman, SSCB BOS Operations, ICAI, CA Piyush Shajet Sir, Central Council Member and Conference Director, CA Pinky Kedia Ma'am, Regional Council Member, WIRC Vikasa Chairperson and Branch Nominee, past Regional Council Member, CA Dr. Ashok Kumar Pagaria Sir, CA Sachin Bansal Sir, Chairman, Pimpri Chinchwad Branch, CA Pankaj Patni Sir, Vice Chairman, Pimpri Chinchwad Branch, CA Vaibhav Modi, Vikasa Chairman, Pimpri Chinchwad Branch of WRC of ICAI. Also recognizing the presence of past branch chairman of Pimpri Chinchwad, CA Manoj Agrawal Sir and CA Yash Kuwar Sir, for taking the time out of their busy schedule to inaugurate this event. Your presence has added immense value and significance to this occasion, inspiring all of us with your words of wisdom and encouragement. Your insightful remarks have set the tone for the entire event, and we are truly grateful for your invaluable contribution. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'm sure many of you might be having questions to ask or some things to say to our dignitaries. So for this, let's begin with a special session in which students are free to interact with our dignitaries, that is CA Mangesh Kinre and CA Piyush Chhajed.
Introduction. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce this eminent personality, CA Mangesh Kinre sir, Chairman SSCB BOS Operations ICAI. Sir is an eminent chartered accountant with over 3 decades of practice experience. He has garnered a distinguished reputation in the profession for his extensive knowledge in audits, GST, and business consultancy. With a BCom degree and LLB Jain from the prestigious University of Mumbai, he is also a fellow member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, highlighting his exceptional academic prowess. He has further honed his skills with a post-qualification course in Information System Audit by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, DISA. His accomplishments are not just limited to his practice, but he has also played a pivotal role in the growth and development of our institute. As the chairman of the Western India Region Council of ICAI, he was instrumental in implementing mock tests, which has been a significant boon for the students. He is well known for his knowledge, command, and passion for professional ethics. His contribution as the chairman of Ethical Board Standards of ICAI in last year was revered by one and all. His current role as the Central Council member of ICAI and the chairman of the Student Skill Enrichment Board, Board of Studies Operations, is a testament to his unwavering commitment to the growth of the CA fraternity. He is also a member of various non-standing committees of ICAI and vice chairman of the Professional Development Committee and Committee of Commercial Laws, Economic Advisory, and NPO cooperatives, showcasing his exceptional leadership abilities. In conclusion, Sir's contribution to the profession are enormous. His vast experience, exceptional leadership, and unwavering commitment to society have made him a role model and an inspiration to many in the fraternity. It is our luck that we have Sir today with us to guide us with his great words.
CA Piyush Chhajed sir has been in this profession since past 23 years. He has also completed BCom, FCA and DISA. His current role is that he is a senior partner in Messrs Chhajed and Doshi Chartered Accountants. He has a specialization in tax litigations and advisory. His professional profile looks somewhat like this. He has a specialization in direct and indirect tax, appellate proceedings, and arbitration proceedings. He has been a speaker many times on various topics of direct taxes. He was also a member of External Advisory Committee of RBI for Asset Reconstruction Company from 2019 to 2022. He is also a Central Council member, as we all know. He is a member of various standing committees of ICAI, and he is the chairman of Direct Tax Committee. I welcome all of you with a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. Now we are free to interact with the dignitaries on the dais. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruchi and Siddhant. अच्छा CA रुचि, okay, good. तो आपको थोड़ा कम थैंक यू, सिद्धांत को ज़्यादा थैंक यू. What is this? PPT है, चलो ठीक है. ये क्या है? सुनो. Now see, why I said to Siddhant and these organizers thanks, because we have changed the pattern little bit. Piyushji I told to be with me in this session because he's an exam committee member, so some questions on exam will be there. I thought he will be better able to answer with me rather than I am answering that. And so we changed little bit and they adapted that immediately, right? And so that introduction was given at that point of time. This is something which we want in Student Skill Enrichment Board. Now, typically I don't want my introduction to be given in any of the programs. But here, especially in students program, I would prefer, because a student gets opportunity to speak. Now let me ask you first, ये सब SSCB सब बात कर रहे हैं, आपको मालूम है SSCB का मतलब क्या है? हाँ? अभी मैं बोला इसलिए सामने दिख रहा है. हाँ. But I know most of you, till seeing this slide, were not knowing the exact meaning or exact full form of that. Till 2018 or 2019, we have one board of studies. In fact, in 2017, I was a vice chairman of the entire board of studies. In 2019, it was splitted, or it was separated, or it was what you can say in a commercial world, demerged into two boards. Right? Demerger, merger, सब words सुने ना आपने? है ना? You are all CS students. Now, whenever demerger happens, now what is the purpose of demerger generally in a commercial field, commercial world? Can you tell me what is the purpose of demerger? Huh? Effective management. Anybody else? Interactive session has started, huh? By the way. Anybody else? Sorry? Segregation of duties. Anybody else? Yeah. खड़ा रह के जोरदार बोलो. Okay, sorry, मैं थोड़ा. What is your name? सौरभ. हाँ? नरेंद्र. अभी तुम बोलो, नाम बोलो. यश. तुम्हारा नाम यश है. Okay. हाँ, आंसर तो दे दो. हाँ, good. Anybody else? Sorry? खड़ा रह के नाम बोलो. तनिष. वैल्यू अनलॉकिंग का मतलब क्या भाई, समझता नहीं मुझे इतनी बड़ी बड़ी इंग्लिश. Very good. Last two answers were very good. Now see, any demerger happens. आप mic भी ready रखो भाई. Volunteers. Couple of mics should be there in the hall. Yeah. Any demerger happens because when there are two verticals in one same company or same organization, and they want to concentrate, or they want to both the verticals are important or growing, or perhaps one is a major vertical, one is a subsidiary vertical, and subsidiary vertical also start getting in that much importance. उसके ऊपर भी उतना ही अगर importance देना है, उसकी भी value अगर इतनी बढ़ानी है market में, then perhaps demerger happen. This is one reason, of course. Why I'm taking this reason is same thing thought in Board of Studies also. When Board of Studies was joined, it was main focus was on academics, and as the day progressed, the years progressed, in the current times, the skills or skill set or soft skills of the students or chartered accountants are equally, if not more important than its academic knowledge. केवल अपने को knowledge है, वो importance नहीं है, उसको demonstrate करने को भी आना चाहिए. Right? Now, so this kind of a skill set, the institute thought that our chartered accountant student, बहुत सारा वो traditional criticism है, management students versus chartered accountant students. Right? I don't believe in that. If that would have been there, there would not have been many successful chartered accountants. But still, in the current arena, we thought that let us have equal importance to the skill development of the chartered accountants also. And therefore, it gives rise to splitting of this board. And there is a Board of Studies Academics, which looks after your syllabus, your academic syllabus, the study material, the suggested answers, and different kind of things are there. Very recently, since Board of Studies Academics chairperson or vice chairman or vice chairman is not there, I will just take some of the initiatives also. Very recently, the Board of Studies Academics has launched something called as Saransh. Now, what is Saransh? Saransh is, you can just see on the website also. How many of you see website of the institute regularly? How many of you see Facebook, Instagram regularly? हाँ, अभी हाथ नहीं ऊपर कर रहे हो, because पहले मैंने वो क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहिए था. How many of you see Facebook, Instagram? Now, as a chartered accountant student, I know you are going to raise, if at all some questions are raised, some of the questions have been already answered, but you might not have seen those. As a chartered accountant students, हमारी वेबसाइट है, इतनी अच्छी वेबसाइट है, इतनी सारी इंफॉर्मेशन है, हम देखते ही नहीं है. Board of Studies has launched Saransh. Saransh is nothing but, in Marathi or Hindi, Saransh का मतलब क्या होता है? Summary. So it's in short, each subject has been tackled. You know, it can be useful for last minute study. It can be useful for the beginning of the study also, because, you know, before going into the subjects, you know, if you want to decide, say, suppose for example, I should appear for first group or second group or whatever decision making. कैसे होता है decision making ये? So this Saransh can be useful in many respects. Now, these kind of initiatives have been taken. Very recently, another initiative has been launched by Board of Studies Academics, and that is the online MCQ testing. So different MCQs regarding intermediate, foundation and final have been hosted, and you can take that test virtually. It gives you, you know, what is your score and what, you know, and it doesn't give you answers immediately. मतलब ऐसा होता है ना कि मैंने दिया और देख लिया आंसर क्या है करेगा, बुक में रहते ना पीछे. That is not the case. So it really tests you. Now friends, these initiatives of Board of Studies will go in vain if you are not looking at it. The purpose of this session is to have interaction with you, to make you aware of this. अब इस हॉल के बाहर जाके आप भूल जाओगे तो उसमें कुछ मजा नहीं है. If you are doing something on mobile right now, तो उसमें कुछ मजा नहीं है. If you are, मतलब कंपल्सरीली आके बैठे हो ना, कभी ऑफिस से बोला है, किसी ने, वैभव ने बोला था बॉस को, इसलिए मैं आके बैठा हूँ या बैठी हूँ, क्या करना है मालूम नहीं, 2 दिन बैठेंगे एसी में फर्स्ट क्लास. ऐसा अगर एटीट्यूड है तो कुछ फायदा नहीं है. Now, let me ask you one thing. How much fees you have paid for this conference? 500. ज़्यादा है? 2 दिन के लिए आपका एसी में इधर हॉल में कॉन्फ्रेंस है, फैकल्टीज ट्रैवलिंग है, 2 दिन का खाना है, किट है. Is it possible in 500 rupees? Is it possible? You are chartered accountant, right? Means, as I say, it is a FC or ACA, future chartered accountants or almost chartered accountants. है ना? तो आपको एक at least that budgeting and all these things, you are a little bit aware of it. So 500 rupees, is it possible? Is it possible? Then how it is managed? वैभव जी ने या सचिन जी ने खुद के पैसे डाले क्या? वो तो कोई नहीं करेगा चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट. Then how is it possible? हाँ? आप खड़े रह के बोलो यार. नाम बताओ. धीरज. हाँ. कहाँ पे है? बताओ. How it has come? कहाँ से पैसे आ गए? Institute might have given. Institute कहाँ से देगी? हाँ? आपकी फीस से. सही है. Now, when your fees is taken, it is not only for academics. It is for academics as well as overall development of the students. For academics, we take initiatives like, as I announced, not only the, of course, study material is there, but with that, this kind of an initiatives are there, right? BOS mobile app is there. As far as skill development is concerned, there are a number of activities we are taking. आप अगर ये सारे एक्टिविटीज में पार्ट नहीं लोगे तो इसका मतलब आप क्या कर रहे हैं? अपना खुद का पैसा आप पूरा भर के उसका रिटर्न नहीं ले रहे, राइट? यू आर नॉट टेकिंग द एंटायर रिटर्न ऑफ योर मनी, एंड इफ यू आर नॉट टेकिंग एंटायर रिटर्न ऑफ योर मनी, then you are not fit to be a chartered accountant. बिकॉज चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट का मतलब ही है कि आपके फाइनेंसेस का यूज कैसे करना है, हाउ द इफेक्टिव यूज, हाउ इफेक्टिवली योर फाइनेंसेस हैव टू बी यूज्ड। आप अगर खुद के फाइनेंसेस इफेक्टिवली यूज नहीं कर सकते तो क्लाइंट को क्या बताओगे, या कंपनी में क्या बताओगे एज अ CFO और एज एन अकाउंट्स और एज अ फाइनेंस मैनेजर। So these funds which are being spent by institute for you, let's make full utilization of those funds. Can you just tell me now, SSCB का full form तो आपको मालूम है, आप ये कॉन्फ्रेंसेस छोड़ के 2 एक्टिविटीज मुझे बताओ SSCB की। Anybody? अरे यार तू मत बोल यार घड़ी घड़ी, तू तो वॉलंटियर लग रहा है मुझे, है ना, पेपर प्रेजेंटर है तो तुझको मालूम है सब। मुझे ज़्यादा पेपर प्रेजेंटर बढ़ाने हैं, पीयूष जी ने कहा ना, यही होता है, 2-2, 3-3 पेपर प्रेजेंटर 4-4 जगह जाते हैं। आज भी मुझे कोई फोन आया है, हम अमरावती में थे, अभी इधर नहीं दे रहे। अरे कैसे देंगे, क्यों देंगे, हर जगह पे नए पेपर प्रेजेंटर क्यों नहीं आ रहे? वाई यू पीपल आर नॉट फीलिंग दैट आई शुड बी अ पेपर प्रेजेंटर? नाउ टेल मी वन थिंग, कपल ऑफ एक्टिविटीज, ये नहीं बोलेगा। यस, नाम, हाँ, अनमोल, सरनेम ठीक है, समझ में नहीं आया मुझे, चलो। आर्टिकलशिप के लिए इंटरव्यू देना, वो हम क्या करेंगे उसमें? यस, मॉक इंटरव्यूज, ओके। एनीबडी एल्स? एनीबडी एल्स? See, how many of you are not making use of your funds? All of you. आपको आपके बोर्ड की 2 एक्टिविटीज मालूम नहीं है। किधर से चेंज होता है भाई? ये चेंज कैसे करने का स्लाइड? नहीं हो रहा है। यस, यू आर स्टूडेंट ऑफ, नहीं, कहां से है आप? गुड, okay. Industrial visit, good. Anybody else? Yes. You can speak like that also, because उसको भागने को टाइम जाएगा। Yes.
Good morning, sir.
नाम?
I'm Dhanashri.
Good.
I have heard about 4 weeks residential program at ICI.
Fantastic. Give her a very big round of applause. You have heard of it, but you don't know, right? Good. Now you should know it. Anybody else? Anybody else? अभी स्लाइड नहीं चल रहा है आपके साथ पूरा, आप जरा चेंज करके देखो। Now see friends, there are number of activities. This conference is one such activity. As Dhanashri pointed out, 4 weeks residential course. Now 4 weeks residential course is an overall personality development course which is done by Student Skill Enrichment Board. For girl students, it is done in the Hyderabad Center of Excellence. For boys, it is done in Jaipur Center of Excellence. Right now, one course is going on. Unfortunately, I'm not ashamed of saying, unfortunately, there are hardly 20 students at both the places. This course is a 4 weeks residential. Number of good faculties come and actually, teach you or develop you or try to groom you in such a manner that your overall personality gets developed. The total cost of this 4 weeks is hardly 24,000. 4 weeks means 1 month. 24,000, decent AC accommodation in both the Center of Excellences, proper food, good food for all the entire month, faculty cost, the cost for student not even 1,000 per day. Is it possible? We are running it in complete loss, but that is not what I want to tell you. What I want to tell you is you are not taking benefit of it. As the students are more, the loss will increase. Remember, because per student loss will be more, but I am still interested in that. I mean, institute is interested in that. Unfortunately, students are not coming forward. There are a number of other activities, as I said. There is a national talent hunt. I don't know how many of you have heard, किसी ने भी बोला भी नहीं. The national talent hunts are the different types of competitions we conduct for the students. We recently concluded 2 competitions, elocution competition and pitch deck competition. Pitch deck competition means having a startup ideas and presenting it before the audience. just like a Shark Tank you have. Now, these two competitions, I mean, the structure of these competitions is at branch level. मैं बोल रहा हूँ किधर है वैभव किधर है वैभव को बुलाओ. Branch level, these competitions are conducted first. The winners in the branch are then go to the regional level. The regional level winners go to the central level. Mind you, the two competitions, the final we kept in Mumbai this time at the time of Startup Summit, which happened on 27th and 28th of June in Geo World Convention Center. And the Startup Summit, for this pitch deck competition finalist, we gave them stage in that Startup Summit. Mr. Anil Singhvi of Z Business was the chief guest in a prize distribution. See how much big platform was given to the students. Now, if there are selected students who are taking part of it, we are really failing in our entire endeavor. And we are failing means, as I said in the beginning in my inaugural speech, we means both. And then in that case, आप चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट आर्टिकलशिप करके या सीए करके बाहर के इधर पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट, पब्लिक स्पीकिंग ऐसे वैसे कोर्स करने को बच्चे जाते हैं. जरूरत क्या है? अपने यहाँ पे है, आपके पैसे से हो रहा है, आप वेस्ट कर रहे हैं. There are two more competitions we are launching now, and this I am going to tell Vaibhav also, and to you also, that there should be highest participation from Pimpri-Chinchwad. Two more new. There are number of competitions are there. Now, two new will be quiz and debate competition. Now, mind you, the winners of that go to the South Asian Federation competition. Right? In a SAARC country, there is a competition on quiz and debate. The winners of they represent our country in that competition. So, please take part. अच्छा, हमको वो SAARC जाने को थोड़ी ना इतना मैं हूँ तो क्यों अभी ले लो part? अरे, then how you will go? Suddenly you can't go there. There has to be beginning somewhere. So I feel that you should take part in all these activities. There are number of competitions. We have kept a competition of data visualization. In a modern era, data visualization competition. We have kept a competition of fast reading. Now there is another initiative which is taken by SSCB. I'll just conclude in 5 minutes and then we can ask the question, take the questions. Vaibhav, baitho aap idhar. He's a Vikasa chairman of Pimpri-Chinchwad, no? Thank you नहीं, आपको कुछ मेरे को बोलना है. So this national talent hunt, it must be organized in the branch and I must get a report that number of students participated in that with their names and WRO number. ऐसे ही नहीं कि number of students participate किए करके. Now there is another initiative called as practical training module. How many of you know? We have conducted so far 4 practical training modules. Alternate Friday from 5 to 6:30, these modules are done. We are not doing any subject teaching in that. The first 2 modules were on Caro reporting. Now Caro reporting means, Caro तो मालूम है आपको, थोड़ा बहुत सुना तो है ना? हाँ, सुना है, पढ़ा है, एग्जाम में आया तो लिख भी सकते हैं, कुछ 15, 16, 17 क्लॉजेज है वो, लेकिन उसका करते क्या है एग्जैक्टली वो मालूम नहीं है. ऑफिस में तो जाते हैं, हमको बोलते हैं फिजिकल वेरिफिकेशन ऑफ स्टॉक करके आओ, हमने करके दिखाया कि ये 17 है, ये 14 ही यूनिट है, 3 यूनिट का डिफरेंस है, बस. बाद में उसका होता क्या है? Right? Now this is where we are saying practical training module. How the practically it is being represented or presented in the financial statements. We had conducted 2 modules. Unfortunately, it seems that you have not attended it. But still, I am telling you, it is still there on the website or the portal of SSCB. Go through it. I think in a YouTube channel, if I am not wrong. Another 2 modules we conducted, it was on fast reading. Development of skill sets of fast reading. Now, आपको लगेगा fast reading का मतलब क्या? How many of you are there from vernacular medium till 10th standard? मराठी या हिंदी medium? Correct? मी पण मराठी medium मधनं शिकलो आहे. We know that why vernacular medium, others English medium students also, they have great difficulty in reading. Reading does not mean reading the word. Reading means grasping it. Right? Now, how to read it fast and grasp fast? That skills we have had 2 sessions. Now, आप social media पे active है, लेकिन कैसे active है मुझे मालूम नहीं. Have you heard about our own chartered accountant who has taken as a passion of spreading the reading awareness. His name is C. Amrut Deshmukh. He's called as, in the social media, he's called as by the nickname Booklet Guy. आप देखो जाके, surf करके. Right? He has read thousands of books and he makes the synopsis of those books so that, it will be useful for others. Just like the Saransh which I told you. Now, this reading skill sets, development of reading skill set will be useful to you not only for practical aspect but academically also. Your paper 6 in final, in the at least the earlier syllabus, or abhi ka paper number malum nahi mujhe. It's an open book examination wherein case studies are discussed. There are case studies running into 2-3 pages. And then there are questions asked on that. 2-3 पेज पढ़ने तो आना चाहिए फास्ट. वापस पढ़ने लगोगे तो उसमें ही टाइम जाएगा. जैसे पीयूष जी ने कहा, पेपर तो पूरा कंप्लीट करो. और कैसे कंप्लीट हो सकता है? आप फास्ट रीड करके आप ग्रास्प करोगे तो ही होगा. Similarly, we would like to bring the fast writing skills also, the Excel tricks skill set also. But बच्चे अगर अटेंड नहीं करेंगे तो मैं किसके लिए करूं? So next time, वैभव जी, हो सकता है कि हमारे पास कंप्यूटर नहीं है, ऑफिस में किधर कंप्यूटर मिलता है. आई एम आस्किंग हिम टू हैव दो सेशन रिलेड इन द ब्रांच. एक रूम आप ले लो, उसमें से वो रिले करो वो सेशंस. आप एसएससीबी को लिख सकते हो. स्टूडेंट जितने आए उतने, देखो हमको काम करना है. अगर लॉस है तो उनका है, हमारा नहीं है. वी आर हियर टू गिव द फैसिलिटीज. जितने आके बैठना है उतने बैठ सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट फ्राइडे आई थिंक वी आर डूइंग एन एक्सेल सेशन. इट विल बी फाइनलाइज टुडे ओनली, बाय टुडे इवनिंग. सो मेक यूज. आपके पास ब्रांच के पास प्रीमाइसेस है, राइट? आप इनके पीछे लोगो, सचिन के पीछे, वैभव के पीछे लोगो कि हमको यूज करना है. हमको एक ऑडिटोरियम, हमको एक छोटा सा हॉल दे दो. वी वुड लाइक टू यूज इट. Yesterday only I announced in Aurangabad, and I am going to do it, take it in the board meeting next, that all these IT rooms or IT classes should be open to the students after the IT, ITT batches get over. In the evening time, we'll appoint somebody in the branches, we'll pay them for the monitoring, we'll have restrictions on the websites to be visited. We don't want it to be misutilized by the students. बट आपको जो भी करना है, ये आपकी इंस्टीट्यूट है, आपका प्रीमाइसेस है, राइट? ओनली थिंग इज यू शुड कम फॉरवर्ड. नंबर ऑफ अदर एक्टिविटीज, स्कॉलरशिप्स आर बीइंग गिवन टू द स्टूडेंट्स. देन देर आर दिस टाइप ऑफ कॉन्फ्रेंसेस, सेमिनार्स, वर्कशॉप्स आर देयर. आप बोलेंगे कॉन्फ्रेंस में हमको क्या मिलता है? आके बहुत कुछ मिलता है. नाउ राइट फ्रॉम, इफ यू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस ऑर्गेनाइजिंग टीम, राइट फ्रॉम suggesting these speakers, subjects, खाली ये नाम भी जो है, आपकी thinking process चालू रहती है. Yesterday we were in Aurangabad and the chief guest of that program, Mr. Ram Bhogle, who is an industrialist, he gave an example of his friend who is a neurologist. Example nahi, he cited a story of his neurologist friend. That neurologist friend said that when you are working, when you are thinking, when you are, inquisitive about the things, your brain is working. If you stop thinking, if you stop working, your brain, he used the word I forgot, there are certain particles in the brain which starts, setting down at place, and then the brain starts shaking. ये हमको क्या है, एज ए स्टूडेंट लेवल पे अगर हम फालतू चीज़ों में अगर ध्यान देंगे, राइट, और जो हमारे पास इतना बड़ा भंडार रखा है इंस्टीट्यूट ने, उसमें अगर ध्यान नहीं देंगे, then your brain will start working at some other place and you won't become chartered accountant, or even if you become a chartered accountant, you will not be able to compete with others in that sense. So we are coming forward with that. It is up to you, right? I think 4 weeks residentials already somebody has pointed out. So let's make use of these facilities. Let's come forward. अभी 3-4 लोगों ने गाना वाना, 2 जन ने गाना गाया, तो मैं भी कुछ गानों के पंक्तियां सुनाऊंगा आपको. Right? This course is about persistence and perseverance and being inquisitive always. Right? Then only you should satisfy yourself. मैं कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ, सही है कि नहीं है. I always, tell the definition. हमारा जो chartered accountancy course has come into existence as an auditor, basically. Right? By virtue of Companies Act, to give an auditors. ऑडिट की डेफिनेशन, कैन एनीबडी टेल मी ऑडिट डेफिनेशन ऑफ ऑडिट? यस, तुमने एक आंसर दिया है ना, बैठ जाओ. और कोई है? बाद में बोलूंगा अगर कोई नहीं है तो. एनीबडी? ऑडिट डेफिनेशन? यस, वेरी गुड. नाम बताओ, चालू हो जाओ. माइक आएगा तब आएगा, जोर से बोलो. रविशंकर, अभिषेक, ओके. अरे माइक दे देना तब तक तू. हाँ, यस, ऑडिट डेफिनेशन.
Sir, audit is an independent examination of financial statements of an entity, whether it is profit oriented or not, with respect of its legal side, and we can object to express an opinion on the financial statement.
Very good, very good, very nice. There are a number of audit definition, but I recollect the definition which I learned in my student days in third year BCom. It is by Spessier and Pegler, the authors. And it says that it is such an examination of books, accounts, vouchers, and record as would enable an auditor to satisfy himself that the profit and loss account discloses the true and fair view of the profit or losses of the entity, and the balance sheet represents the true and fair view of the statement of affairs of the entity. I don't want to tell you, or I don't want you to see that how Mangesh Kindre knows the definition. The important part of this is that satisfy himself. Our profession itself says that you have to satisfy yourself regarding the opinion which you are expressing upon. So, आप जो कर रहे हैं उसमें satisfy है क्या, अभी से सोचना शुरू करो. आज मैं जो हूं कल से थोड़ा बेहतर हूं, या एक दिन छोड़ो, एक हफ्ता ले लो, मंथ ले लो, या ईयर ले लो. Whether मैंने कुछ ना कुछ आगे स्टेप लिया कि नहीं लिया है. Otherwise, what I have done in that year, in that day, in that week, in that month, in the year. So something has to be done, is it not? Right? ठीक है ना, एग्जाम है, फेल्योर आएंगे, you know, there are so many things. I don't call it as a failure. हमारे कोर्स का ही नाम है CA, come again, है ना? तो फेल्योर ऐसी कोई बात ही नहीं है. हमने कोर्स लिया है मतलब हम सक्सेसफुल है, कोर्स हाथ में लिया है मतलब, right? So don't fall in all these things. Try to develop yourself daily, right? The output will be fantastic. And that's why I always say the inquisitiveness, restlessness should be there in the mind of the students when you are a student. And that's what I will just tell you those 2-3 lines from the movie I like most. Yesterday, जिनका birthday था, किसका? MS Dhoni. In that movie there is a song. हम बहुत सारी मूवी देखते हैं, वो खाली वो 6 कैसे मारा वो important नहीं है, right? There is a song called बेसब्रिया, मालूम है? रास्ते भागे पाँव से आगे, जिंदगी से चल कुछ और भी मांगे, क्यों सोचना जाना कहाँ, जाए वही ले जाए जहाँ बेसब्रिया. केवल अमान मलिक को अच्छा नहीं कहना है, इसका मीनिंग भी समझना है क्या है. और राइटर क्या है? राइटर आपको मालूम है कौन है? ढूंढो. सो दैट सॉन्ग टॉक्स अबाउट बेसब्रिया. बेसब्रिया का मतलब क्या है? दिस इनक्विजिटिवनेस, रेस्टलेसनेस, मुझे कुछ ना कुछ और करना है. रास्ते भागे पांव से आगे, जो स्पीड से हम जा रहे हैं उससे ज्यादा स्पीड से जमाना चल रहा है. लॉट ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज आर देयर. ये अगर सोचते बैठोगे ना आप कि कहाँ जाना है, क्या करूँ, मैं टैक्स ले लूँ, मैं आर्टिकलशिप यहाँ करूँ वहाँ करूँ, राइट? स्टार्ट. उसके लिए आपके पास इंक्विजिटिवनेस चाहिए, इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, रेस्टलेसनेस चाहिए. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन कैसे मिलेगी मुझे, देन आई कैन टेक डिसीजन. केवल एक जगह बैठ के तो डिसीजन नहीं होगा ना. तो ये बेसब्रियाँ आप में होनी चाहिए. विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. विल हैव नाउ योर क्वेश्चंस ऑल्सो. थैंक यू.
Good afternoon again. So morning has become afternoon now. Of course, we'll take up a questions. Of course, the examination process, obviously, I've already, as a part of examination committee, मैंने morning में एक आपको address भी किया था. Very 2 or 3 very small things again, maybe very important according to me. कितने जन यहाँ पे self study करते हैं सबसे पहले? एग्ज़ाम पीरियड के अलावा रेगुलर स्टडी कौन करता है सेल्फ? कि क्लासेस से आए शाम को पढ़ लिया, आर्टिकलशिप से आए पढ़ लिया. वेरी नाइस, लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर डूइंग इट. You do you study modules? How many of people you refer modules actually? Oh wow, superb. तो हो गया मेरा काम. I think so. I need not speak. So I was coming to that. I always believe that a lot of people do classes. They refer the classes material. It's very important that the classes is doing. They help you in clearing your doubts. आपके जो doubts है या तो आपके basics से try करते हैं. But examination जब attempt करना तो very important two things is always there which I always try to tell the students is. One is a self-study and one is a regular study. I'm just giving you an example. आप लोग articleship कर रहे हो, most of them are doing articleship now or would be doing. आप लोग computation of income बनाते हो income tax में. You what it does? You do it manually or you do it in the software. Software में आया, कभी आपने manual check किया interest correct है कि नहीं? 234A, B, C नहीं करते हो? कौन करते हैं? कितने जन करते हैं? Manual computation को who actually manually checks it, or whatever software has given the results, you really rely upon that. Maybe somebody of check. What I'm trying to say is, when you are doing your articleship, if you are a focus, whatever you are doing, whether you are doing an audit, whether you are doing an income tax return, my only suggestion to you would be, please try to do it manually. Try to check it what is happening. अगर आपने एक बार 234A, B, C का कैलकुलेशन इंटरेस्ट का मैन्युअली कर दिया ना तो आपको पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है. I assure you. You will not have to read it because you know how the calculation is happening. If you are receiving your client where you are with your principal's client, if he is receiving a refund, you calculate interest manually rather than relying upon the system. That is a part of your study. So that's why articleship also becomes important because it's a part of study. If you are going for a vouching, if you are going to do a vouching, वो ऐसा बोरिंग लगता है क्या टिक मारना है, डेट को क्यों टिक मार रहा हूँ, स्टॉक को मार रहा हूँ, रेट को मार रहा हूँ, GST column मार रहा हूँ. It looks, but if you go in the evening back home and read your audit module on the vouching, what are the aspects of vouching, why vouching is important, you believe me, your performance in your examination will change. The next day when you go for the vouching, you will have a different outlook. You will have a different query, you will have a different way of looking at it. So what I am trying to say is that you have to have a regular study of things. When I say a regular study, even during the training of your articleship, you are actually doing your study. It's not important that, please never think that you are just fulfilling the requirement कि हमको एक small stipend दे दिया, principal मेरा काम करवा रहा है आपसे. It's not like that. It's actually a training. I hope you understand. आपका 2 साल ये ट्रेनिंग पीरियड है एंड दिस ट्रेनिंग हेल्प्स यू इन एक्चुअली एन एग्जामिनेशन. डू यू नो फाइनल ग्रुप 1 में इट्स वेरी सैड दिस टाइम इफ यू सी द रिजल्ट्स. एनीबडी हैज सीन द रिजल्ट्स दिस टाइम? फाइनल ग्रुप 1 में रिजल्ट्स वेर वेरी लेस. यू नो व्हाई द रीजन इज? most of students have not fared well in audit and assurance. Now a chartered accountant not doing well in audit itself is a questionable. आपके पास ऑडिट के रिजल्ट्स अच्छे नहीं आ रहे हैं. अगर इंटर में मेरे ख्याल से कॉस्टिंग था, ग्रुप 1 कॉस्टिंग वाज अ डिफिकल्ट पेपर, बट इफ ऑडिट इज नॉट कमिंग गुड मीन्स देयर इज सम कंसंट्रेशन वीक ड्यूरिंग योर प्रैक्टिकल ट्रेनिंग. लोगों को ऑडिट अच्छा नहीं लगता. अगर ऑडिट में 1 साल है तो बोलते हैं सर बहुत हो गया, अभी मेरे को इनकम टैक्स सिखाइए. I'm sure a lot of people are asking, you are seeking an exposure in all fields. Obviously, you should get it. But what is important is when you do a practical training, please also side by side read the technical part of that. When both are going together, actually your fundas will be more clear. It will help in your examinations. And when it comes to an examination process also, please believe me, a lot of people say that the paper difficult tha, paper lengthy tha, MCQs के क्वेश्चन समझ में नहीं आया. बिलीव मी, एग्जामिनेशन कमिटी आप जो भी मेल्स भेजते, काफ़ी फाइनल स्टूडेंट्स के तो ईमेल्स भी आते कि सर पेपर वाज लेंटी, इट वाज सिकिंग एंड आउट ऑफ सिलेबस. द एग्जामिनेशन कमिटी, बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज़ जो एकेडमिक जो मंगेश भाई वाज सेइंग, बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज़ प्रिपेयर सिलेबस, trains the students, and examination committee actually conducts examination, which is an independent. But examination committee, after the exam is over, take an opinion from BOS. BOS उस एग्जाम पेपर को देखता है, स्टडी करता है, वो बताता है हमको कि पेपर लेंदी था कि नहीं था, वेदर आउट ऑफ सिलेबस था कि नहीं दिया, मार्क्स बराबर अवॉर्ड किया नहीं था, क्वेश्चन डिफिकल्ट था और उसमें 5 मार्क्स दिए जबकि 6 देना, तो वो बोलता है एग्जामिनेशन कमेटी को. और एग्जामिनेशन कमेटी उसको कंसिडर करके जब उसकी पेपर की एग्जामिनेशन होती है, दैट टाइम इवन वाइल गिविंग द मार्क्स ऑल दिस पॉइंट्स आर कंसिडर्ड. So students are always kept at the priority, what I'm trying to say. So please do not think कि अगर paper lengthy है, problems है, if you feel lengthy है, your lengthy paper है तो उसको examination करती है BOS खुद. They try to attempt it, they see if it is instead of 3 hours, it is taking 3 hours, 10 minutes. You are been given a due consideration for that while verification of your examination papers. And that's why I always say that even if any papers is lengthy, you try to attempt fully. Whatever you can do, whatever you know, please write completely. I am sure you will get benefit of it. If you are not understanding questions in the MCQs, if you feel that there are two options possible, paper बराबर नहीं था, तो भी आप attempt करने की try करिए. उसका review होता है. अगर आपके each and every email of a particular student is been reviewed by 3 people in relation to an examination, that is BOS reviews it, examiner reviews it, head examiner reviews it, all the 3 opinions comes to the exam committee. They sit for that, they discuss it, and wherever it feels that no, the question was not as per the syllabus, or the question was a confusing one, and it was giving the 2 views were possible, the due credit to that particular student is getting. So it's not like that कोई बोलते ना कि destiny है, नहीं luck नहीं है, examiners पे ऐसा नहीं है. It's not like that. It is only your study which will help you. And I believe if you do this, what I feel obviously, that if you do a regular study, if you do your self-study, you will be helped. I'm not against the classes करते हो आप, बहुत अच्छी बात है. Obviously, if I would have been 20 years back, I didn't have such classes also. And I didn't got an opportunity to join any classes. And I only did it by self-study. It's not that I want to pat my own back. But the question is, if you study and if you do a study module, if you read it very properly, I think so you will do fare very well. And therefore, whenever somebody asks me whether the CA course difficult है, नहीं CA course difficult नहीं है. If you are focused, if you are passionate about, and if you are enjoying your articleship period, college enjoy करते थे, school enjoy करते हो, similar enjoyment आता है articleship में कि नहीं? So then you are missing something. Believe me, मेरी 3 years articleship were better than my college life. Even today I feel. We used to go to the picnics. It was like 40 students, 50 articles, maybe 10 articles. You are in a one group. Same as college. What is different than school or college, you tell me? So if you are not enjoying that articleship period, if you are not enjoying that study period, it makes your difference. It actually affects your overall examination process also. And therefore, I say you be focused, enjoy that particular journey, and see the change which is happening in your results. Thank you very much. If you have any other questions on BOS, obviously Mangesh Bhai is there on examination. I'll try to answer it to whatever extent. Thank you. Questions, please. Clear हो गया?
Any questions?
Even on new course, whatever you want to. The idea is to interact. सब clear है यहाँ पे.
No questions? Yes. Mike, please. Name and question.
It will be, I'll give you, but it is not yet finalization as far as paper exemption is concerned. Paper exemption, see, the course has come in, the transition scheme has come in, but as far as individual paper-wise exemption is still to be come in, which will be approved by 15th of August, because the registration will start for the new course in August itself. Though I can say that it will be considered, all the exemptions will be considered. I'll just give you an example. What we are looking into currently, though it has not come into the course. Like if you have cleared group, let's take an example of inter. You have cleared a group 2 particularly. Or you have cleared group 1, sorry. That is costing has been already there, then group 2 is left out. And you have to appear for group 2 in maybe May 24 in the inter case. Group 1 or group 2 का papers change हो गए, costing has moved from group 1 to group 2. So we are also planning to give you an exemption in that particular case. तो एक ऐसा सिचुएशन आ रहा है, मतलब पेपर टू पेपर एग्जामिनेशन 8 का 6 हो रहा है, तो अगर 4 पेपर मेरे ग्रुप 1 में मैं क्लियर कर चुका हूँ और ग्रुप 2 बाकी है मेरा, तो मेरे को प्रैक्टिकली न्यू कोर्स के अंदर आई ओनली हैव टू गिव 2 पेपर्स बिकॉज़ कॉस्टिंग भले ग्रुप 2 में मूव हुआ है, so only I will have to give 2 papers said earlier also, it won't be always in the benefit of the student. Undoubtedly. So you may be rest assured, but actual scale will come by 15th August.
Just one thing, I don't want to commit on this thing. आपको इंस्टीट्यूट का अपना ढांचा मालूम है? Institute is under Act of Parliament, so we have to follow certain rules. Why he says to come on 15th of August is this scheme has been prepared. Once the scheme is approved on 1st July, now the transition scheme has been prepared as far as Board of Studies is concerned. Transition scheme as far as examination concerned has been jointly prepared. It has to go in the process now. Right? It has to be approved by exam committee, then it will come to council, council will approve it. Because we are under Act of Parliament, there are rules and regulations. Don't think that इसका कुछ तैयारी नहीं. Why I am telling this, आप नहीं करोगे तो ये ना आंसर बाहर जाता है फिर सोशल मीडिया में वापस चर्चा चालू हो जाती है. इनको नहीं है तो फिर भी कोर्स क्यों लॉन्च किया? And all these kind of things. That's what I said in the beginning. हमको मालूम ही नहीं है और हम criticize करते हैं. Right? So these processes are there. It will be done. Any other question? Any other question? Surprisingly, we thought that there were a lot of questions on new course. Earlier, somebody पढ़ लिया?
All have joined articles, so yeah, most of them are continuing their articles. Yes.
Yeah, my name is Chandan. So, I want to know the exact thought process of the institute in formulating the next scheme.
The exact thought process. I mean, both of us will answer. I'll first answer is, see, basically, any curriculum, for that matter, any educational curriculum has to be revamped periodically. So when we sat, generally it is done in 10 years. In 2017, when that curriculum was launched, I was Vice Chairman Board of Studies. In fact, I was actively involved in that earlier curriculum now. Now, when this curriculum was to be launched, or was to be decided, the first thought process, there are a number of things. There is a process which we undertake. The process of talking to all the stakeholders, some ex-students, some students, then the industry people, the practicing chartered accountant, the chartered accountants in the industry, the other professionals, international scenario, a lot of things are discussed. Then the conclusion drawn was that this articleship period, the examinations, right, the students which have to appear, is hampering this articleship period. And articleship period, as Piyush was just about to say, is a very important pillar of our profession. This is actually an education. Right? So, why not to have this uninterrupted articleship? Rather than having again 3 months or 2 months exam leave, which an employer also generally doesn't deny, because students, or he also encourages students to pass. So, uninterrupted articleship is number one. Number two, as he was pointing out, self-study, the new educational policy, aligning with the new educational policy. The self-study, you just sit down. The importance on self-study, importance on overall development of the student. And that is why some papers have been removed. If you are interested, if you feel that corporate law, you want to make a career as an auditor in the corporate world, right? You take the corporate law and self-paced learning model. It is up to you how to grab that knowledge. Knowledge is there, but it is not exam-oriented. So, reduction or lesser emphasis on exam-oriented studies. So, these two major things, other things to usually explain.
Thank you, Mangesh. Very good question, obviously, and Mangesh knows the history of the crack also. See, as you know, the curriculum has to be a forward-looking. Now, the people who are sitting at the curriculum were also sitting like you at that day. So, if I am involved in the curriculum, I was a student. I know what are the subjects, and possibly those subjects have a relevance today also in the digital world or the technology adoption which is required. So an analysis has been done that how the future profession will shape into it. And based on that, the students has to be prepared, and that is always an objective. Based on that, the curriculum is decided. If you will see, we have a self-paced learning module where the students can learn company law, which was a very important. and which was part of final also as a written subjective test paper. Now it is going into the self-paced module where you can appear anytime online and it will be more on an MCQ base. So the idea behind is that you get good test knowledge, your skills are being tested, then we have a multidisciplinary paper which is coming in. Multidisciplinary would be like a real examples. So if you have a question, it's not purely related to GST or a tax, you have a case study where you are actually applying your mind. It may include GST, income tax and corporate law all put us together. Coming to articleship, of course I believe, as I was saying, that always everybody feels like we was saying that it is a distant learning course. After this, this is a distant learning course. What do you mean by distant? Distance means you sit at home, you have no engagement with your educational institution. It's not like that. I always feel it's not a distant learning. I never felt. For me, this 3-year articleship was like going to a college. College में जा रहे हो, आप आज audit सीख रहे हो, कल income tax सीखने वाले हो. So it's 3 years. So it was very important that 3 years were properly concentrated. So what was happening is 3 years में focus नहीं हो रहा था. Last year में आपका examination आ रहा था. आप leave period जा रहे थे, आपके 137 leave period भी allow हो रहा था. Plus 90 days exams के count नहीं होते थे, exam days count नहीं होते थे. तो ये practically 8 to 9 months आपका leave period additional था. तो ये सोचा गया कि 2 years you can focus on your training properly. So you are actually preparing well for the examination also. And then you get an educate 6 months purely leave period. You don't have to fight with your principal also for a 90 days leave, 120 days leave or a 6 months leave. I think everybody wants 6 months and आपका principal 90 days से चालू करेगा, फिर negotiate होएगा और 120 days होएगा. So that also you will come out of this. So these are all the ideas which was the main, which went into the thought process by developing the new plan.
Anybody else? Yes? Yeah.
So, sir, I had cleared my group 1 in November and I joined articleship in February. But within 10 days, I met an accident and had to terminate that articleship. Now, from that day, I have not done any articleship. Day before yesterday, I cleared my group 2. Now, I want to join articleship. So, will I require to continue in old scheme or new scheme will be eligible?
This is again a unique case. This is one such case. Answer to this is if you have started the articleship, it will be a 3 years articleship. Right? But, I mean, you have done only 10 days, right? You are saying. Accident क्या हुआ? अभी तो ठीक ठाक रह रहे थे.
अभी ठीक ठाक है, वो बाइक से गिर गया था, तो उस वक्त में वो डिस्टेंस बहुत ज़्यादा था, वैसा articleship.
और एग्जाम तो दे दी?
हाँ, दोनों पास हो गए.
एग्जाम दे दी आपने?
Yes.
एग्जाम को ज्वाइन नहीं हुए? क्यों? नया कोर्स आएगा इसलिए. It's clear for the group. So we have to see it, but if you ask me, if you go by letter and spirit, then perhaps 3 years after. If you can write an email to Board of Studies, I will then answer your question in that case. But once you have started the articleship, it is 3 years articleship.
I'll just answer you. Mukesh is very correct. Once your articleship is started and if you want a credit of those particular 10 days, then it will be 3 years articles. But nothing stops you in terminating that articleship completely. Once you have terminated, you start a fresh articleship of 2 years. Because that issue was clearly discussed in BOS. As a part of BOS, I was that part of the meeting. You may write to the institute, but I believe because you had see, yesterday only when I was in Aurangabad, a similar case came. Somebody had done an articleship for a longer period. Say 6 months, 7 months of his articleship is over. Now he clears group 2. So he had terminated in between, possibly. So he was wondering what to be done. So if you have done an articleship, if you want to continue that, obviously 3 years, no doubt about it, in my mind. But if you have an option, if you want to move to 2 year scheme, कि भाई अभी मैं 2 साल, मेरा 10 ही दिन हुआ है, मैं 2 साल में उसको convert करना चाहता हूँ, आपने ये terminate कर चुका है, nothing
stops you today to register for a fresh articleship for 1 day. You have cleared both groups, so you are eligible.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
10 दिन गया हाँ नहीं अच्छा है 10 days you got a trade but good you cleared both groups. Congratulate.
सर अभी मेरा सेकेंड ग्रुप में सागर.
Yes, very good name.
हाँ तो सर लास्ट अटेम्प्ट में मेरे को एडवांस अकाउंट्स में एग्जाम्शन था और इस बार EIS और ऑडिट में, तो मैं नेक्स्ट अटेम्प्ट के लिए तीनों एग्जाम्शन क्लेम कर सकता हूँ क्या?
नहीं यू हैड एंड थोड़ा सामने आ जाएंगे. आपको एक एग्जाम्शन लास्ट टाइम मिल गया. विच अटेम्प्ट?
November 22.
You got one exemption.
Advance account.
Advance accounting in last year itself.
हाँ.
That is group 2 of inter.
हाँ इंटर.
Group 1 आपका क्लियर है.
yes.
अभी क्या हुआ? Group 2 वापस अपीयर किया था May 23 में. तब क्या हुआ?
उसमें ऑडिटरी EISSM में एग्जाम्शन मिला.
वो दोनों में exemption मिल गया. So now you have 3 exemptions.
हाँ.
And only one paper is
Yes,
left. Okay, right. So you will have to give us. So you'll get an exemption will be carried forward. There's no problem. So what is your question? आप एक पेपर दे सकते हो.
हाँ.
तीनों को एक साथ मिला होता तो ग्रुप एग्जाम्शन मिल जाता. You missed the bus. या तो एग्जाम्शन छोड़ के चारों पेपर देना था वापस, तो 3 में ग्रुप निकल जाता. Just joking. Yes, please. आपका हो गया? अभी स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन है, पहला जनरल था इसका. आई हो गया.
मेरा नाम चंद्रशेखर है.
Yes, चंद्रशेखर जी.
I have cleared now in May 23 first group. If I attend November 23 second group, if I exemption in audit and FM, after that my group is fail. I got exemption in audit and FM. Can I promote to final?
No, come back again.
I cleared group 1 inter.
Group 1 you have cleared now already.
Yes.
So matter is over. Yes.
In group 2, I have got exemption in audit and FM, but my group is fail. Can I promote to final after new scheme?
You have see, that's a wonderful. Your students are very intelligent, but I should also pat. A very good question you have put it. And you believe me, Chandrasekhar, I am so impressed that the same question was put by me before the examination committee. कि मेरा group 1 हो चुका है, 4 पेपर हो गया है, और पीछे के 4 में 2 exempt है, और पीछे के जो 2 है वो तो नए कोर्स में ड्रॉप हो रहे हैं, आ ही नहीं रहा है. यही है ना?
Yes.
I think so. I am not saying anything, but my mind is with you. I am telling you, 15 अगस्त को आपको आएगा, but please clear it in November. Why you want to just get it into May? नवंबर में तो 2 देना पड़ेगा, और नवंबर में क्लियर नहीं हुआ 2, then my mind is with you. Don't.
Yes, thank you, sir.
आपको 15 अगस्त को आंसर मिलेगा.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So somebody, चंद्रशेखर jokingly, somebody मेरे को ये भी बोला कि मैं नवंबर की एग्जाम ही नहीं देता हूँ, मई में तो ऐसे ही निकल जाऊँगा, रहेगा ही नहीं, बचेगा ही नहीं. But you please give exam, huh?
ये एक्चुअल एग्जाम्पल है कि तुमने थियोरेटिकल निकाला हुआ है? तुम्हारा एक्चुअली कैसे है?
So actually तो you are intelligent, otherwise also you are intelligent. But students are all intelligent, so आप exemption में ध्यान मत दीजिए, पढ़ाई में ध्यान दीजिए वैसे. I'm just, yeah. Anything else, please?
हेलो सर, रोहन नाम है मेरा. मैंने मई 22 में नवंबर का अटेम्प्ट दिया था, और सॉरी नवंबर में मैं पास हुआ फर्स्ट ग्रुप.
प्लीज. Yes. Go ahead, don't worry, Rohan.
हाँ, 22 में फर्स्ट ग्रुप पास हुआ, और मई में अब सेकंड ग्रुप दिया था मैंने. और उसके लिए रुका था कि मतलब आर्टिकल नहीं ज्वाइन की थी, और फिर अटेम्प्ट देने के बाद मैंने ITOC का ज्वाइन किया, OC भी हो गई, और IT अब मेरी 4 तारीख को ख़त्म हुई। मैंने फॉर्म भी चूज़ की ली थी, मतलब उनके आर्टिकल जो इंटरव्यू था वो भी क्रैक कर लिया था। वो बोले थे कि IT होने के बाद आ जाओ, लेकिन तभी न्यू कोर्स का अनाउंसमेंट हुआ 23rd को कुछ तो 4 दिनों की वजह से मैं आर्टिकलशिप नहीं ज्वाइन कर सकता, तो इसका कुछ
रोहन,
क्योंकि IT मेरी 4 तारीख को ख़त्म हो चुकी है।
रोहन, मंगेश भाई तो बोल रहे कुछ नहीं हो सकता, बट I and मंगेश भाई can also differ. So, if you clear in November, you can still do 2 years articleship, no? So what's the problem?
लेकिन ओल्ड में मैं करना चाहता था, मतलब सब हो चुका था, लेकिन पूरी प्रिपरेशन माइंड सेट वगैरह सब हो चुका।
My only request at this is, you can send an email to BOS. भेजना है रोहन, भेज दो आप। You.
Unfortunately, your IT is not
4 दिनों की वजह से ओवर हो चुकी है मेरे अभी 4 तारीख।
वो not over before 30th June.
Yes.
Had it been over before 30th June, you could have registered prior to 30th June and joined the articleship. यही इशू है। जैसे पीयूष जी ने कहा, आप मेल लिखो, अभी कुछ प्रॉमिस नहीं है, डोंट बाहर जाके बोलना मत, हाँ मेरा शायद हो जाएगा, उन्होंने बोला मेल लिखो करके, राइट? 4 दिन का कंडोनेशन होगा नहीं होगा। आई अगेन रिपीट, तुम्हारा अगर IT अगर क्लियर हो जाता मई 30th जून के पहले, देन परहैप्स आपको ये पॉसिबल था, बिकॉज रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ आर्टिकलशिप 30 डेज में करना होता है, राइट? सो परहैप्स इट वुड हैव बीन पॉसिबल हैड देयर बीन अ स्टैम्प पेपर विथ यू बिफोर 30th जून। बट ये सारी चीज़ें अभी बैकडेटेड जाके नहीं कर सकते ना, आप लिख लो, देखेंगे। आई डोंट अश्योर यू एनीथिंग, बट बेस्ट वे इज, आई थिंक व्हाट पीयूष इज सेइंग, एज इट इज, आप फर्स्ट ग्रुप सेकंड ग्रुप के लिए छुट्टी पे ले लोगे, वापस जाओगे। सपोज यू ज्वाइन इन द अर्लियर दिस थिंग ऑल्सो 3 years आर्टिकलशिप, करेक्ट? एज इट इज विल बी गोइंग इन दैट, रादर देन दैट थोड़ा जोर लगाओ, क्लियर हो जाओगे, 2 साल में आर्टिकलशिप खत्म होनी है आगे जाके।
हाँ, लेकिन
राइट?
हाँ, यस,
जोर लगाओ।
The suggestion would be 2 years, but Rohan, of course, I would still not stop you. You can write an email to BOS. You should write it. Definitely, BOS will look into it. ठीक है ना? Yeah, go ahead.
सर, माय नेम इज़ विघ्नेश। एक्चुअली मतलब ये मेरा डाउट नहीं है, मेरे बहुत सारे दोस्तों का डाउट है। मेरा बोथ ग्रुप क्लियर है इंटर का, तो डाउट ऐसा है कि अगर मेरा समझो नवंबर 22 में मेरा एक ग्रुप क्लियर हो गया इंटर का, अभी मई 23 में मैंने ग्रुप 2 दिया, लेकिन वो क्लियर नहीं हुआ, तो अभी मुझे रिजल्ट आया है, अभी 1 जुलाई से न्यू स्कीम एप्लीकेबल है, तो मुझे अगर आर्टिकलशिप ज्वाइन करनी है तो बोथ ग्रुप क्लियर लगेगा या एक ग्रुप के बाद हम कर सकते?
Any articleship, I'll make it clear. Any articleship registration which has not been done on 1st of July, if you are at the existing article on the 1st of July, when the new scheme came in, that is on 30th June. 1st July से जो भी register करेगा वो new scheme 2 years में होगा, और for registering him, he will have to be cleared both the groups. That's clear? So existing articles को कोई इफेक्ट नहीं, वो चल रहा है उसकी जैसे ही चल रही है गाड़ी 3 years वाली, लेकिन 1 जुलाई को जो 1 जुलाई के बाद जो भी रजिस्टर करेगा उसके लिए वो कंडीशन है कि 2 ग्रुप क्लियर होना चाहिए और उसको 2 साल आर्टिकलशिप लगेगी।
But why your friends are asking queries through you? यहाँ पे है friends वो? As a SSCB chairman, I am interested why they have not participated in the conference.
नहीं है सर यहाँ पे।
तो क्यों नहीं पार्टिसिपेट किया उन्होंने?
I don't know.
See, this is what happens, you know. That perhaps as an institute we don't want. Participate. There are a number of you are having an opportunity to interact. और आप किसी के थ्रू क्वेश्चन भेजोगे, I don't know whether it is right or actually सही बोल रहा है कि नहीं बोल रहा है. But why to do that? Come forward. Come nearer to the institute. You will get answer to your queries, right? So I think we'll stop here now. Chalo, last question.
सर जैसे मेरा नाम अल्फिया है और जैसे सागर ने जो सवाल पूछा था 3 एग्जामेशन वाला, तो जैसे नवंबर में एक एडवांस अकाउंट्स में एग्जामेशन है और मई 24 में EIS और ऑडिट में एग्जामेशन है, तो उसका सवाल था कि 3 एग्जामेशन कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर सकते हैं, मैक्सिमम 2 एग्जामेशन कर सकते हैं।
मेरे ख्याल से 3 हो सकता है, there is no restriction. In fact, I answered one question also if you remember.
Yes.
कि आप May 24 की बात कर रहे हो, उसके 2 एग्जामेशन उस पेपर्स में और बाकी 2 पेपर्स जो बाकी है उसके वो अगर ड्रॉप ही हो गए न्यू सिलेबस से तो possibly I may go with Chandrasekhar if I remember his name. So it's like that. It's there. So that's the same thing.
3 एग्जामेशन।
Okay. हो सकता है।
Hello. Hi. So can I ask question?
Yeah. Last start, please.
Hello, sir. One of my friend has cleared May 23 examination recently, second group. He is eligible for November 23 CA final attempt. Can he register now through old course?
क्या हुआ है आपका? May 23 पास किया, रिजल्ट 5 जुलाई को आया, नवंबर में एग्जाम दे रहा है, लास्ट डेट 30 जून था। आप अभी के अभी उसको बोल दीजिए आई हैव रिस्पोंडेड टू 5 क्वेरीज टुमारो, वी आर कंसीडरिंग दैट, प्लीज आस्क हिम टू रजिस्टर इमीडिएटली विदाउट डिले।
New course or old course?
It will be in old course only. November examination will be in old course. लेकिन क्योंकि वो नवंबर का एग्जाम नहीं दे पा रहा है क्योंकि 4 months का रजिस्ट्रेशन पीरियड नहीं है, तो ये कंसीडर हो रहा है क्योंकि रिजल्ट्स 5 जुलाई को आया था। We are trying to do something on that because there are a lot of questions already been raised on that. We have taken up this. We are only requesting students today to please register immediately. आज 7 जुलाई है तो 7 जुलाई को आप रजिस्टर करिए। जब एग्जामिनेशन फॉर्म ओपन होगा तो we are trying to see that those students जिसके रिजल्ट्स के वजह से डिले हुआ था, 4 months पहले रजिस्टर नहीं कर पाए, उनको एग्जामिनेशन परमिट करें। वो उसकी चॉइस है, ओल्ड कोर्स न्यू कोर्स। नवंबर में एग्जाम ओल्ड कोर्स में ही होगी और वो नहीं कर पाया तो उसको मई में वापस न्यू कोर्स ही देना है, उसमें कोई चॉइस नहीं है। ओके, आई एम क्लियर, क्रिस्टल क्लियर? थैंक यू वेरी मच। पहले कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछ रहा था, सब लोग एक दूसरे का वेट कर रहे थे, क्या फियर है क्या? So you should not have fear. That's what we always tell. This conferences are for. Nobody was asking when we were seeking questions. और अभी questions ही खत्म नहीं हो रहे। That's nice, but thank you very much.
और फ्रेंड्स के क्वेश्चन मत लेके आओ, फ्रेंड्स को भी लेके आया करो कॉन्फ्रेंस में।
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Branch Chairman C.A. Sachin Bansal, sir, to give the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. It gives me immense pleasure to propose a vote of thanks for this session. Our very own Central Council member, C.A. Mangesh Kinre ji, who is the chairman of the Student Skill Enrichment Board, Board of Studies Operations. Our CCM, C.A. Piyush Chachet ji, who is also the vice chairman of the Direct Tax Committee, who is also the conference director of this session, of this conference. And Pinky Kedia madam, who is the WIRC Vikasa chairman and our branch nominee. I thank all of the 3 dignitaries for enriching the students and enriching and helping them in out the questions in respect of the new scheme. And at Pimpri-Chinchwad branch, we'll always take up more of these exercises. If you have any doubts further, you can approach the branch. Our branch is always helping the students to clear their doubts in respect of this new scheme, and we'll try to take more sessions on this to enlighten the members and the students on the new scheme. So, and thank you all the students for listening. Please be there. We'll start the next session immediately. Thank you all. Thank you.